Alright guys, back today with another Friday Deal Alert video, and on top of this, I'm actually posting 2 more deal videos. A second one will be posted on EDC and gear related items on my second channel called 704 Gear. If you're not subscribed, that's one of the absolute best ways to help out the channel right now, especially in the age of everything that's going on with YouTube. The other thing is Rumble and X are also just as important because those are a little bit more geared towards what I used to be able to post over here. So there's another one going on those platforms that's a little bit more free, and I can speak a little bit more. Now, with that being said, let's dig into the deals because there's still a lot of really good ones here, starting with today's channel sponsor. And the first deal, Foco Aim Flip Up sights. Now, these guys are flip-up irons that utilize a pretty interesting set of specs and features, but at a very good price. These generally sell for $40. They're actually on sale right now, and on top of that, they've got a redeemable 40% off code. Now, when you're looking at that discount, you'll be able to find it right below the price, right below the Prime one-day shipping, and it'll say redeem. Click that redeem button, it'll add the code to your cart, dropping these sub $18, maybe even cheaper depending on the live deals going on. These feature fiber pip sights. They also feature sights that can be used while they're flipped down, spring-loaded action, also toolless adjustment for windage and elevation. They also utilize a stainless steel detent for the large and small apertures, and they have a locking set screw for the elevation. So overall, great little set of sights, especially when you consider the price point of sub $18 with free Prime shipping. Now to move on to some other deals, we just dropped some new knives to our website, 704gear.com. Now this is the very popular Midnight Scout, but instead of the wood handles, we actually feature now thinner G10 handles, completely reversible pocket clip, 110 layer Damascus steel, and super smooth action. So great little knife. These are generally going to sell for $44.99 or $45. They're actually on sale right now for $35.99 for a full-size Damascus steel blade. Pretty darn good deal in my opinion. Free shipping on orders over $50. We also have t-shirts and stickers to kind of pad your cart to get it up to that price point if you didn't want to buy a second knife. But we also just dropped this guy right here, the Urban Ranger Light with the 110 layer Damascus steel blade. Now, again, true 110 layer Damascus steel, G10 handles, completely reversible deep carry pocket clip. These guys are generally going to sell for $40. They're on sale for $31.99. And finally, you guys have been asking for it. We just dropped the Urban Ranger full size with the FDE handles. Again, still reversible pocket clip, G10, and a coated D2 steel blade on this one. These are generally going to sell for $32.99. This one's on sale for $26.39. So pretty much any 2 knives you add to your cart, you can save. And I think there's actually a couple of other deals going on existing knives that you may want to jump on and stack and save. So all of that information and linking will be in the description below. Continuing with some deals, I mentioned this in the past on Prime Day. Now, a lot of guys either didn't get it or asked about it again later on, but the price had went back up. But for some reason, I'm not complaining, Votatu dropped the price on this guy. It's a light, a green laser, and an IR laser, and the lasers are slaved together so you can sight in the green, and the IR will also be sighted in. Magnetic recharging, you can toggle through all of the modes, a push-button operation on the back, and it also comes with a pressure switch. Now, these generally sell for right around $90, and I honestly think they're worth every penny. They've been holding up great with a high round count. They're on sale for $75.99, which is great. On top of that, the Votatu code that I have is still active, and it drops the price down to $68.39. This I know I just talked about, so I hate to bombard you with multiple deals, but $68.39 with free Prime shipping is an amazing deal. Now, Streamlight ProTac rail mount. This guy right here has been a staple of the channel for years. It utilizes the standard pick mount that comes in the box, or it also utilizes different Scout mount adapters. I'm running a monster one right here. Pressure switch with temporary on and constant on, and these have been holding up great over the years. I've never actually had one fail on me. They generally sell 130 to 140. I've seen them as low as 100 pretty regularly, but I haven't seen them this cheap in a while. $89.99 for this flashlight, which is an absolutely great deal. Now that info can actually be found on the campsite page, and this is where I want to bring up the campsite page again. There's been some killer updates on the campsite page this week. I've made a couple of videos, but if you're not getting those notifications or you're getting unsubscribed, make sure you're checking that. Make sure you're clicking that get notifications button, because there was some killer 24-hour only deals that came and went. That's another reason to follow me on X and Instagram and Rumble, because a lot of those platforms are going to get posts over there allowing you to get notified of things, because a lot of the ones I wanted to talk about today are already gone, and I just posted some of those yesterday. So again, check that campsite page. I'm actively updating it, constantly updating it, in fact, so definitely check over there. Now, another deal that I want to talk about is actually the TacKnives sale going on right now, especially on some of the OTF knives like the Prism. These generally sell for $100. They have a couple of blem versions, and they say they've kind of got ugly screws. Now, they're perfectly functional, but it's probably the color variations of the screws themselves. These Prisms are awesome. Aluminum handles, great pocket clips, super strong action, D2 steel, and a ton of color variations, which makes them pretty darn cool for an OTF. Now, this is one of my favorite high-value OTFs, especially at the discounted price, but the sale is you get free shipping on orders over 70. You can add the code 704TACTICAL for 15% off, so you can get that even cheaper. And on top of that, if you spend over about $129, I believe, you actually get this guy right here, which is the Marlin. Their brand new fixed blade knife with an incredibly nice Kydex sheath, clip, and a few different mounting platforms. D2 steel, G10 handle, super nice hardware, full tang design, and an interesting design knife. Absolutely love the Marlin. These generally sell for $50. Again, you spend over $129, you get this free. So what I've seen is you add 2 of these to your cart. I believe they're also giving you some free pen lights. And once you add both of these to your cart, I think they're like $69.99. It brings it to $140. You add the discount code, drops it to $120, but it still gives you this free Marlin, a couple of pen lights, and free shipping. That is a great opportunity right there. So I know we were a little knife heavy in this one, but I tried to bring you guys some other opportunities. And don't worry, some of the other opportunities you're really looking for are updated on the campsite page and over on X and Twitter. So definitely check those out after this video. And again, if you haven't subscribed to the gear channel, do that. We are doing some EDC challenges over there with my cameraman Brett, especially since YouTube doesn't like the pawn shop challenges anymore. We're trying to expand different challenge ideas over on that channel as well. Again, all of the information and linking where applicable will be in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks to your support over the years. No matter what happens with YouTube, we're not going anywhere. We're just expanding to other platforms as well. Have a good one.